Welcome back from the commercial break. It is Women's Internationals Day and it's still midday live and sports time with me, Dorcas Asantiafo. Now moving on to our first story. Ghana has drawn host France, New Zealand and Netherlands for this year's Under-20 Women's Cup later in the year. The Black Princesses will open the tournament against the host on August 5th before facing their other opponent group. The draw will test the Princesses' resolve to make it out of the group, but sports journalist Rosalind Amo reckons with good preparations, everything is possible.
First and foremost, we would love to have a very favorable draw, favorable in terms of having opponents that you can compete against and win. It's going to be difficult. They are in pot 3, but you see from the pots they are in, it means that they cannot be drawn against the teams in the same pot with them. So they are likely to get some of the top sides. But for me, I always say that it is not just about the draw, it is also about the preparation. If you get a soft draw and you don't prepare adequately for it, you cannot do well. So you need to prepare well to make sure that, because if you want to be world champions, you need to beat everybody. In the past, our preparations have not been so good. We wait till the last minute, then we give them 2 weeks training abroad. They don't get to play top-notch international friendlies, which will try them, bring the best out of them, let them know their flaws, let them know their strengths, so that when they come up against such opposition, they are able to withstand it. So if we resolve as a nation to invest in that business or in that venture and make sure that they prepare adequately, but not just keeping them in Ghana, making them play among themselves, and then 2 weeks to a competition, you fly them out to go and play against some selected sides.
On to our second story. Football has always had the power to change lives, and with growing avenues for women to be involved in the sport, there are lots more opportunities for girls in the sport. In the following report, Fati Salifu, a student of the Right to Dream Academy, traveled to the Gambaga Witches village to meet the mother of one of many girls who earned a scholarship in the USA and hoping to transform lives through football.
I'm Fati Salifu. I'm a student at the Right to Dream Academy. I come from a rural village in the northern part of Ghana, where girls are not treated as equal. So I'm setting out on a mission to find the mothers of the 5 older girls who are now studying in America. We are leaving from Tamale to Garu, and Coach Dauda have just organized for us to go and see some women in the Gambaga Witches camp. And it's going to be amazing meeting these women. And I know they are not witches, but I just want to go and listen to their story. Gambaga Witches Camp is a segregated community keeping alleged witches that have been banished from their community. Before meeting these women, I had to gain blessings from the chief. Yega and for yapa nyen kanale big whenever I see ma boka for na board for ma.
I would have liked to go to school, and because if you go to school, nobody will look down upon you or trample upon your rights.
Nobody cares about us. When anyone has work, they call us to come and work. What I want for you as a human is that you should not follow bad friends and shouldn't listen to people who talk about others. People have now seen the truth about me, but they cannot retract it.
They are all sitting here because of the labels people kept on them. And if they don't help each other, then who will help them or who will help one another? So. I've seen them and I'm with them and I don't see anything with them that is not with us. So I don't know why the world should put a label on somebody who could have made the world a greater place for all of us. If only many people in Ghana are being educated, I don't think these women would have been in that camp. 62 million girls in the world are out of education. I am from a rural village in northern Ghana, and had it not been for one opportunity, I would have been one of those girls. And this is exactly what makes me special. This is exactly why I must use my voice for change. Because the people I want to benefit, the people I'm speaking for, are the people I know. They are my family. They are my friends. They are my sisters.
On to our last story. It's International Women's Day today, so we are throwing the spotlight on growing disparity between support for male teams and female teams in Ghana, despite giant strides that women national teams have made in the recent years.
This has been the week when women's football dominated all the headlines on the continent. The Confederation of African Football gathered in Marrakesh to brainstorm on how to improve the women's game. But there were more men present than women. It was perhaps yet another sign of how much the women's game lags behind. There is even more evidence of that in the Ghana game. As the Black Stars and male junior teams struggle, the women's sides have flourished. The senior team won the WAFU Zone B tournament, and the under-20 and under-17 teams have all qualified for their various World Cups. That golden era is yet to reflect in the state of facilities. The various women's clubs train on poor pitches. The changing rooms are basic, and the risk factors many.
We have a lot of difficulties sometimes with our pitches, and then find it very difficult where to train. Fine, we have a training pitch which is not standard. Football is a global thing, so we will just plead with them to support so that our women's league will reach to a certain level. And I know our national teams too are making the nation proud.
The poor state of infrastructure has done little to deter many female players, though, according to Black Queen and Police Lady Striker Janet Enyiyem.
When I started, it wasn't easy because my family wasn't in agreement to me playing football, because at the north side they said women doesn't play football. The field is very bad for us. We don't have particular place of playing our league or our matches. We do normal change all the seasons, and as you can see here, we don't have any dressing room. The only place that we could go is where they are doing the recruitment. We normal dress there and come to the pitch and come and play.
That's all for sports with me, Dorcas Asante Afo.